Storm Tracker weather starts now with Jason Laird.
Good morning, everybody. Temperatures still well above average as we kick off this New Year's Day. 33 right now in Great Falls, 40 degrees in the capital. A little bit chillier there along the High Line. Little pocket of cold air moved in yesterday and just kind of lingering in eastern Montana, moving out though as the day plays out. Sustained wind today going to really start to ramp up, especially in the northern portions of the Rocky Mountain front. We'll likely see sustained wind at about 25 miles per hour out of the southwest for the most part. That's going to put our gusts at about 30 to 40 miles per hour today, so starting to ramp up as we head toward the weekend. With that strong wind, temperatures also continue to climb. 46 in Great Falls, going to be looking at 41 in the capital, even well into the 40s there into northeastern Montana. 40 today in Glasgow, mid-40s along the High Line. So really the big talking point and the driving force behind the wind, just a tight pressure gradient. We're going to continue to see high pressure kind of stroll through the area today. Should be very limited in the terms of precipitation today as well. Maybe a little bit later this evening. There's a weak little weather disturbance that's moving through that will likely kick off a couple of mountain flurries overnight. We're sitting at 1 a.m. Maybe a spotty shower between Great Falls and Lewistown, but I think the wind is going to take care of a lot of that precipitation. In other words, kind of burn it up. But a couple stray showers not out of the question overnight into tomorrow morning. Overnight lows staying on the mild side as well. 31 in Great Falls, 25 in the capital, a little cooler there. That might open up the door for a flurry, but again, if we see anything, it's going to be very minimal. Mid-30s along the High Line and high 20s in northeastern Montana. Wind is really going to start to ramp up tomorrow. We've got high wind watches going into effect basically north to south as the day plays out. The watch details there, southwesterly winds sustained 35 to 45 miles per hour, gusts 75 plus, especially in north central Montana along the Rocky Mountain front. So as that first ridge of high pressure moves out, little weather disturbance behind it, that's just going to continue to tighten up that pressure gradient. And then immediately behind that little weather disturbance, again, yeah, some cooler air tries to move in. Wind is going to compensate for that, more high pressure. So basically it's high pressure, weather disturbance, high pressure, and that just keeps that pressure gradient really, really tight. So even though it tries to throw a little shot of colder air from Canada our way, it is pretty much compensated by that wind. So with that said, tomorrow on your Saturday, going to be pushing the 50s across the board. 49 in Great Falls, mid 40s for the capital, and a couple of 50s in the mix there out east. All right, we're going to be looking at a little baby cold front. Just again, same weather pattern. Cold front's going to try to move through. It's not going to do anything though with temperatures because that wind is going to be so darn strong. That's going to move through on Sunday. Maybe open up the door for a couple of mountain flurries, but all it's really going to do is just continue to crank up the wind. So 46 degrees today in Great Falls, continuing to drive temperatures through Sunday. Right now it looks like we'll kind of taper things off a little bit next week, but those temperatures are still well above average. As for the capital, 41 today, high 40s up through Sunday, and a little bit, tiny bit cooler next week. Shannon.